before the Golden Globes got him. We had Morgan Freeman here just a couple of years ago. We've got KCBX Public Radio, 90.1 on your FM dial. Terrific public radio station, been here for over 30 years. We have, if you're into sports, we've got a Blues baseball team, plays in our local stadium. We have youth soccer, Babe Ruth League, prep, college sports. We've got a really incredible assortment of entrepreneurs here, a creative class, like Richard Florida talks about. The Central Coast Software and Trade Technology Trade Association, SoftTech, has its slow startup weekend starting tomorrow. They've got, I believe 655 members at last count. We have got an Economic Vitality Corporation, our largest private employer, PG&E, which is a very progressive public utility. It's got its problems, but they're a big contributor to local nonprofits here. The county has an economic strategy. The city soon will. We've just hired a consultant for that, and we're getting started on that within the next 6 months to a year. We're going to position ourselves to encourage, to nurture, and to engage entrepreneurs in this community, many of whom we don't even know about. Everybody has a business license for this. That's the only relationship they have with the city. We can change that. And of course, we have Cal Poly and Cuesta. You'll hear more about that later from representatives of those institutions. So we're doing more than a typical city. All those things are important, involving budgeting and where we're getting the revenue from, where we're spending it, our capital improvement program, public safety, planning, the infrastructure, just filling the potholes. If you find any potholes around here, let me know. We're doing it, but we're doing more. The city is aware of our role in providing connections, in holding the civic conversation on a regular basis with respect for the past and those who represent it, but adapting as well to an uncertain future. That's what I think we all need to do, think critically. That's why I'm here, frankly. That's why the city is a sponsor. So in closing, I just say that if you were coming here in 1850 during the gold rush years, you would have found a community of about 330 people. It's all a small village with a mission. It still is. Pretty much not the same size, but we're a small village with a mission. So, thank you all for this.
Thank you, John. A couple of things I forgot. On the side walls, there is a series of questions that over the next couple of days, when you get a break or a couple of minutes, please go up there, write your name down, answer the questions, and also look at the others. This is just a way of helping everybody to get to know everybody else. Also, we've got a magic question box in the back of the room. Ori, you want to tell us what that's about?
Sure. The idea is you come to a conference like this and you move around to these tables and you talk to different people, you have different conversations, and you might get an aha. You might get, wow, that's a really good question. I want to keep asking myself that question. Or anything like that. Gosh, everybody should have heard that. Well, when that happens to you, what you do with that is you run over here, or maybe you even grab some ahead of time and carry these with you, and you write it down, and you deposit it in this box. Then we will share these with you all afterwards. So it's a way of capturing some of this stuff and containing it. It's impossible to contain it. We want to spread it. So that's the plan.
Thank you. Okay, let me ask, how many of you folks here in this room have ever participated in the World Cafe? Oh, this is going to be a no-brainer. But for those of you who haven't, what we'd like to do is kind of do a little demonstration about what this process is like, which is really a dinner conversation, and you move around and get to meet other people. But in order to kick it off, what we'd like to do is ask the folks from the city and our two special facilitators, Camille and Molly, I'm not sure they knew about this, to kind of gather at this central table and everybody else just kind of rearrange themselves. We're going to do a practice round of the World Cafe for about 15 minutes so everybody can kind of see how the process works and starts to feel comfortable with it. And then we're going to jump into the rest of it. At the end of that, we do have table assignments that somehow we'll figure out how to let you know where you're supposed to be, just to get everything started. So if we could get the David and Israel and John and Claire, the kind of cluster here with Molly and Camille at the center table, everybody else kind of rearrange themselves, and